Okay, I'm General Grudge, and I am back at the Diablo 2 beta after getting home from working graveyard. I think I figured out what my problem was yesterday. I hadn't been upgrading my character. I just figured out where that is. Lunging Strike, Bash, Dual Wield. Let's learn that. Other than that, I got one more skill point. What do I want? Do I want Lunging Strike? Yeah, why not? We'll start with that. Okay, so got an X button. Wait a minute, what's my other button that I just did? I have 3 powers. Assign skill. Why? That ain't right. That's not what I'm trying to do. What's going on here? That's annoying. Flay. This must be a passive. Oh, I haven't even learned that. Never mind. Dual wield. Assign skill. Show available skills. I've got 3 skills. I've got 2. What am I doing wrong? Come on. Frenzy, Bash, Lunging Strike. I want that to be Y. If I can. I don't understand why I can't do it. Let's see. Lunging Strike. Assign. That's locked. I guess I can only do 2. So that's... So what does A do? Alright, we'll just do A and X for now. So we'll consider that light damage, heavy damage. Ooh, that's new. What do we got here? Do we have to sell our stuff in town? Armor interact, sell. Oops, I didn't look if that one was any better or not. I did it again. Hopefully it wasn't. It's hard to play a game after you work a 12-hour graveyard. It's just hard to focus. Let's see, how do we repair? How do we repair? Or can we even repair? These are better shoes. 181 gold. How much gold do I have? I can obviously buy it, but I'm curious how much gold I have. Had plenty of gold. Equip. Sell. Oh, there's my gold. I got 413 gold. Got plenty of gold. Alright, let's go do this again. A and X right now. I got 2 attacks when before I just had 1. Come here. Oh, you're not a wolf. Oh, I pushed Y. Tired. Yeah, that's 14 damage. Just quite a bit more damage. Let's go through this ridiculously long dungeon again. I don't like that. This should have instant resume, but it's going to be one of those online service games, so gotta do all this crap again. And I just went back outside like a genius. Alright, it's okay. Yes, me, that's where I came in. I almost changed my world tier because I thought maybe I had selected a world tier I shouldn't have had, considering I didn't have good loot yet. But I'm going to try. See, it was probably just because I hadn't equipped these new powers, which is the most noob thing I could have done. Worst thing was I knew in my head it was something like that. I just couldn't find out. Okay, yeah. I think we're already doing better than we were. Definitely getting more health already, though. I think I've seen more health bubbles drop already now than I did all yesterday.
Demons.
Skill points! So now we know how to upgrade our ability. What's expertise? That's interesting. I haven't seen that before. Anyway, let's get new. Let's upgrade. So I've got the double swords and a little sword thingy. Let's upgrade that. All right. Wow! Why couldn't I get all this health last night? This is ridiculous. All right, we'll just go straight towards the boss now. Oh, I need to. Why can't I heal? Oh, I'm full heal. I'm looking for the wrong thing. I'm looking at Frenzy, I guess. We'll leave that in case we need it. A and X. A and X. Oh, they're just dropping health everywhere. That's very interesting. It's hilarious. Yesterday I was complaining about just having one button to push. Oh, this is way more damage. Wow. These guys weren't easy to kill yesterday morning. I thought something was wrong. Diablo should be a difficult game. Unless you can level up completely. X, I keep pressing Y. Oh yeah, this is ridiculously easier than it was yesterday morning. That's hilarious. Let us go further in and deeper down. Oop. Yesterday morning I made a point to look at every inch of the place, but I don't have time this morning. Just don't have time for it.
must wait.
I miss single player games, you know. It'd be nice, you know, to have the option to play with other people if I wanted to.
I must wait.
Everything doesn't have to be a live service. Come on. Ooh. Is that my X button? Ooh, I don't know. I think I like the smacking of the hammer better. Wait a minute, where's my hammer? Okay, I'm not sure what's going on now. How close are we? I think this is him. Easy peasy.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, wrong button. Probably already did. Oh, we're doing so much damage. I think we can beat this guy now. Hey, screw you. Too much unnecessary damage. Look, it's giving me health today. That's exciting. Oh, it's so much. So much easier. Not even close.
I must wait.
Giving me health. Almost died, but give me plenty of health.
I must wait.
Oh, get out! That was unnecessary. Just constantly give me health. I wonder if they patched it since yesterday. It is a beta after all. Yeah.
I'm not ready yet.
Alright, it's time to die. How exciting. Okay. What did we get here? Powerful short sword, magic slashing. Oh, come here. Pole arm. New tunic. Very nice. Does it want me to teleport back home, or? Yeah, I don't know. If you watched this yesterday, you saw I had a lot of hard time with that. I was doing 4 damage per hit against that boss. Did we get any points? I wonder what expertise is. So I'm getting one-handed axe expertise. So that'll influence what weapons I carry, I suppose. Now we're going to make some good progress, I believe. Heavy boots. That's a nice boot. Bad thing was, I played this tired yesterday trying to rush out a video because of the beta. People might watch it. And
You've returned.
it takes almost 24 hours for the video to render. So thanks, YouTube.
The old ruins are clear. Your town should be safe now.
Truly. Ha! By the light, you are heaven sent. Oh, I'm so sorry. We haven't any coin to offer. But we have hot stew, good company, and...
Stay for a pint.
Wash out the taste of the stew.
We'd be honored if you'd join us.
Alright, Sea of Thieves all of a sudden.
Savior.
Never drink in a video game, it never ends well. Was that the dude from the open scene? I can't believe these jerks betrayed me. Let's get on with it, Oswald. I gotta work graveyard again tonight. I don't have a lot of time for this. I saw my corpse, from my mouth crawled hatred. A father burned his children on a pyre, and a mother... Oswald. I saw the weak made strong, a pack of lambs feasting on wolves. Tears of blood rained on a desert jewel, and the way to hell was torn asunder. I hate the way he's dragging me on that cart. Looks like I'm about to fall off. There came a spear of light, piercing hatred's heart, and he who was bound in chains was set free. Rathma's prophecy. This guy grunts way too much. Sorry, way better story than Diablo 3.
By mother's blood, by mother's body, so shall you witness her glory.
No, thank you.
Before you die. Not ready yet.
Oh, gross.
They're coming! The whole damn village! Get up! Get up! We have to fight our way out! There! Take them! May the light preserve
I shall
us.
have my revenge. I hope I got my weapons.
Souls,
Oh, I do.
all of you!
What now?
You are blessed like us now.
That was all of them. Light willing.
Okay, Ios. Why do they gotta name these people something you can't read? You're the madman from the shed.
Madman. Those heretics drugged me after I returned from the ruins. Just like you. I came to my wits and escaped. Tried to get inside the chapel, but it was locked and... What manner of evil is this? Petals? Of blood?
They must have fed them to me.
A blasphemous ritual. How did they learn this? Perhaps the answer lies in the chapel. They kept it locked up for a reason.
Let's go.
The key might be on that woman who was leading them.
This feels good. A really good frame rate. Looks good. I'm in town, so I can't fight, I guess.
Only fire can cleanse the darkness in this place.
Is this real?
Excuse me. Hey, this is the origin of the Laughing Village in Elder Scrolls. I mean, Elden Ring.
Shameful. Our Father has granted you a path to salvation. And yet, you stray from it at every opportunity. You drink and gamble. You covet and steal. Shameful.
What is this madness?
Sin is their birthright. My children. The lords of hell are coming to devour our world. Salvation lies not in the light, but in you. The faith has taught you to deny your heart's desire and turned you into a prisoner within yourself. Break the chains and discover who you were meant to be. Break the chains and be beautiful
I'm gonna break.
in sin.
I'm gonna break these chains.
Resist! Resist her temptation!
Maybe Diablo 4 will be based.
Vani, it's me. I brought your child into this world.
brutal. Lilith's gonna be a good villain. If you've never read the book Lilith by George MacDonald, I highly recommend it. Not very well known.
Mother.
The first of many. Go to the dry steppes and continue your preparations. Now, our true work begins.
Of course, we know this is a Diablo game. Eventually, we will be fighting Diablo. He'll be the true enemy.
You came to thank the light.
How did I get out here?
You collapsed inside. I thought the darkness had swallowed you. I dragged you here and put this cursed place to the torch. What happened to you in there?
I saw a vision. A horned demon. She said the lords of hell are coming. She wanted to help the people survive.
Lies.
Help them.
She called them her children, and they welcomed her like a mother.
They called her Lilith.
No. It cannot be. I must report to the cathedral.
Listen, there is a hermit to the northeast. A man of questionable loyalty, but he knows of the forbidden. He might be useful to us.
Bring him to the cathedral in Kiovashad, and you will be in the light's favor.
I'll do it. Can I make that bigger? It's so annoying. Okay, yeah, I can. There we go. A little bit. It's quite a skill tree there. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I like that.
Not while I'm in town.
Oh, shut up. I hate it when you tell me. If I push a button I can't use it, just shut up. Let's see if that's a setting. I can't stand it the whole game. Yeah, screw it. We'll get used to it. It's fine. XP? This map's weird. Don't know what to think about it. Oh, okay, I already clicked on that. Looks like some kind of dungeon over here. Yeah, we might as well. Don't like to backtrack. Got plenty of time here. Just the ending of the world.
I must wait.
Oh, taking some damage. I took damage, mother. They hurt me. Two-handed sword. Oh, we got loot I haven't looked at. That's amazing. Magic short sword. Leather doublet. Alright, sweet. Is that all we've got down here? And A attack's a little slower. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but we'll be fine. they died quickly, didn't they? What do we got here? What is this? I guess we'll go look. Another two-handed sword. We're getting a lot of loot real quick. Won't be long before I'll need to sell stuff. Oh yeah, I like it. I'm having a good old time here. Good old Diablo. That's one of the big problems with like streaming and recording games. If you play stupid like I did yesterday and do dumb things, people see it. All this health is giving me. That's awesome. It's awesome. That feels good. I like that. Bats? I don't like fighting bats.
I'm not ready yet.
Skill point! Alright. Let's keep these skill points up to go. What's my X button look like? This is my X. Let's rank it up. Nice. Can't wait to unlock all my buttons. Oh, did my little health flask go away? That's disappointing. Whatever. The loot could look more interesting, I think. Do I want to do this? Okay, it's pretty cool. I like that. That's new, I think. Oh, it's been a long time since I played Diablo 3, so I don't really remember. I assume this is an area I'm supposed to search. Guess we'll go through here. I need some AoE, man. Doesn't feel as good without it. Got some good reach on my X attack, though. I like that. Like it.
I'm not ready yet. Yeah, that's a very satisfying lunge with my sword. I like it a lot. I don't know how much I need to backtrack. Okay, that was some gold. Got me some gold. X.
I like that. It's kind of real time. It feels nice. I can't wait to see what they do as an open world. I like the pants list, but they got bigger numbers. We'll keep them, I guess. I'm not even looking at the stats. I'm going to start doing that. I'll save that for when I'm off work and pay attention. Die, demon deer. How's our inventory done? Well, about half full already. Callow vine. Hey, I'll kill you too, bird. I don't care. I think I'm clearly supposed to go up towards the marker.
Is anyone here? What are you hiding back here?
Healer's tools, eh?
Short fangs. Young. Freshly turned. An easy kill. Further south than the others. They're spreading.
Okay. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, early impressions for Diablo 4 are very high right now. I like this.
If you're going to trespass into my home, rifle through my things, then at least have the decency to join me for supper.
Oh, is this where I was meant to go?
I'm bloody hungry.
That's quite the story.
I wish it wasn't true, but it is.
I don't like the guy's voice, the barbarian's voice. It's not growly enough.
Why did I have that vision?
Thank those friendly villagers. They gave you the blood of Lilith.
The blood of a demon.
Not just any demon. The daughter of hatred. The mother of sanctuary. She was banished ages ago. But this world is her creation.
Blizzard needs to work on their mythology.
It was prophesied she would come back.
What does she want?
That's the question. Sanctuary has always been trapped amid the eternal conflict. A war between angels and demons. But Lilith serves neither side. She has her own plans for us.
And me? Am I corrupted?
Not sure yet. But you two share a connection. What will you do about it?
Use it. Find out what she's after.
Good.
Good.
Then we're in this together. Rest while you can. Then we'll start in Kiovashad. If we can't stop Lilith, we'll all be damned.
Accompany Lorith to Kiovashad. Oh man, they could have come up with some better names. That's all I'm saying. Did we get any new loot in there? I'm liking the look of my character already. Look at that lighting. Looks nice. Can't wait till we get some more interesting areas though. He's like, why are you destroying my things?
This goes to the city. Let's see this.
Die, fallen. Hide boots. Not any better. Behold, hide boots. I am your master now. Wrong button. I hear something growling. Doing so much damage now. This is how it's supposed to be. Sturdy tunic. Sturdy tunic. 21. Alright, try that. Oh yeah, that looks nice. It goes with my outfit. What you got, buddy? Just some gold? That's fine. We like gold. I can't remember. Didn't Deckard Cain die in the last Diablo? I hope not. Hope he's back, I mean. What glitch is this? Oh, you're causing trouble, are you? Alright, what kind of club did we get here? I don't... do I want to replace my sword with it, really? Okay, it feels the same. It's more of a pole arm than a club. Wait a minute. Two-handed sword. Not sure I understand what that's about. I gotta get me some double axes though, that's for sure.
I'm not ready yet.
Never thought I'd love to see all this.
What'd he say? I don't want to speak with him, I'm looking for loot. Come on. Let me explore the area before we interact. Oh well, whatever. What is this statue?
The angel in Arius. I'm sure you've heard the Cathedral of Light babbling about their Holy Father. Well, he's real. An angel walks among us. And when he learns that Lilith is here, blood will flow. They are ancient enemies. They'll drag the whole damn world into their feud unless we can stop it. Let's not linger. Kiyovershad lies just ahead.
I hate video game developers.
Road's blocked.
The way they'll do this story,
Should
both
clear up when
sides
the
will be
storm
evil,
is past.
and we'll have to fight both instead of. I'd rather have a good side, you know. If you're gonna do something duelist-like, at least have a side that's the heroes. You want some? How about you? You want some? Demon deer! I missed my sword already. Oh, the club's in my one hand. Okay, well, I dual wield, I mean. Yeah. I'm not a club guy. Hammer, yes. Clubs, no. What was that? That was weird. Are you...
To enter the city, you must
We
first...
have no time for this.
What's this about?
To enter Kiovashad, you must perform a cleansing ritual. Meaningless gesture, but some people take comfort in it.
How dare you?
Just let him through, lad. I've tried for years to get Lorath to do the ritual.
Fine, but this one stays.
I'll meet you inside.
Take a piece of holy cedar wood from the shrine and inscribe it with the sin which troubles you. Then, cast it into the brazier.
Okay, well, it might be sticky.
As the fire burns the wood, so too will the light
Fear,
burn
anger,
away
pride,
your
greed.
sin.
We'll say fear, I guess.
Fear.
It is done.
Good. You must feel as though a great weight has been lifted from you.
I do, thank you.
Welcome to Kiovashad.
Kovashad. What's up, bro? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, people? How you doing? What's going on? Yeah, it's me, the future here. Ooh, what are you? You know Lorith?
Well, a man that old has lived through some dark days. Explains why he's so cross.
If you say so, I can't even see that you're a human. Priority quests. We're getting a lot of expertise. I think I'm the leveling system's gonna be neat. I think I'm hopeful for it. What's up? Another name that's not worth
Find
pronouncing.
somewhere else to get warm. I was here first.
All right, nice to meet you. We might as well talk over here.
So, what did you write on that piece of wood? Something about fear or cowardice, perhaps? Well, it matters little, I suppose.
Oh, horse, are you going somewhere?
I'm off to the dry steppes in search of that pale man from your vision. I must know what part he plays in all this. But first, I need you to retrieve.
It looks like he serves Thanos.
Finish my negotiations. A merchant in the center of the city has it. Just tell him I sent you.
I'll do it.
The cathedral loves to go on about him. His imprisonment in hell, his valiant escape, his glorious return here, the world he created. But they never mention how being tortured in hell for a few millennia turned you into an arse.
Well, how many millennia was you tortured?
Sacrificing, summoning demons, honing all the wonderful gifts that Lilith gave them.
Yeah, they're dead now.
There was a prophecy, yes. It foretold the rise of the prime evils, the return of Lilith and Inarius, the doom of our world. Inarius adopted the prophecy for his own selfish purposes, put it in the Cathedral of Light's gospel, and made it seem like he would be the hero to save us.
Yeah. I'm just gonna have to ignore the story, I guess.
Tattoos, sway back, cloudy eyes. This poor thing is practically crowbait.
With what
Portals! Nice. Good old blacksmiths. Lorith has sent me.
So the old man's finally decided to bite back.
Knowing him, he didn't mention coin, did he?
If he wants his weapon, you will need to pay.
How much are we talking about? Okay, it's not bad, I don't think.
Wait. The old man sold me this too. He said he didn't need it anymore, but I think he'd want it back all the same. No charge. Fair trade. Anything else?
Yeah, I hope I can't sell quest items. I wasn't paying attention. Guess I'll keep that one just in case. What were you talking about that he'd want back? Guess you give it to me. Okay, nice.
Be wary on the road.
Hey, you just got a bunch of trash? That's fine. Wait a minute, what am I not doing? Pick up the strange amulet. Oh, okay. That's gonna be your teleporting amulet, I guess. Dang it. Oh, no. Where's my horse, dude? That's what I want to know. What is the horse button? I seen it yesterday, but I don't remember. Mount is left, right on the D-pad. Alright, we don't have one yet, but I bet we're fixing to get one. I had to pay for your weapon.
Apologies.
I'm a bum.
He also gave me this amulet. What is it?
The Mark of the Heradrim.
Oh, okay.
An ancient order of scholars and mages, sworn to protect Sanctuary from demons. These days, we are few in number.
I think the voices could be better.
Heradrim. Donnan. His breadth of knowledge about demons is equal only to his hubris.
Let's go see him, man.
Sounds like he could help us.
You should seek him out in Skosglen. But don't forget about the cathedral. They'll be expecting you, and they might prove to be useful allies too.
You're not coming with me?
I'm going to the Dry Steppes to find out who that pale man is. Join me when you can, just be careful.
Okay.
Your ties to Lilith, the visions you see. You are the key to finding her and stopping whatever she has planned.
Okay, then. You take your horse, which I'm not allowed to have.
Sometimes our paths in life are set to collide. We just don't know it. Whether it is by accident or fate's hand, there is nothing we can do about it. The wanderer lost in the storm fed the blood of Lilith.
It's like it's missing some
Saved
shadows and stuff.
monk.
I don't know. Almost like the look of Diablo 3 better.
Different lives and incidents drawn together. By what? Destiny?
You guess you don't believe in destiny, do you?
Or some greater power pulling the strings? I did not know.
Something's off here.
But at the time, I thought I had the chance to protect humanity from the daughter of hatred. The Wanderer's connection to her gave me hope. Imagine that.
Alright, we got a lot of missions here. It's been almost an hour. I can play more, I guess. I'm just afraid if I play... Whoa, whoa, I have pre-ordered. What are you talking about? This is annoying. What are you trying to pull? I think next week there's a free beta. Maybe that's why that's in there. Use the town portal to return to the nearest cathedral. View challenges. That's map, collections, social clan game. What do you mean challenges? Okay. Alright, we need to go to the Cathedral of Light. Need to find Dawning. Whatever that is. Too tired to read it. We'll go to the cathedral though. Let's see what we can see here.
I can't do that here.
Why can't I open my... It says my open my journal left on D-pad. No, don't do that. I don't want to do that. Okay, that's teleport. Oh, it means when you've got the map open. It didn't say that though. At least I didn't notice if it did. Okay.
Not while I'm in town.
I hate that. I like to attack. Come on. It's fine if you don't let me hurt anybody, but let me push the buttons. Hello! Exclamation mark. You seem concerned.
Yes, well, Bozan has yet to return from delivering our tithing demands to Menestad. Perhaps you could sweep the roads and see what's taking him so long. The cathedral must receive its dues.
Sure thing, why not? Oh, is this a human?
I tell you, my neighbor is bewitched. I saw him skulking outside my door, muttering curses.
Right. This wouldn't have anything to do with the money, well, would it?
I recently played a lot of Elder Scrolls Online. I really enjoyed it, but one thing that bugged me...
itself imprisoned Father
shut up, I'm talking over here. Hush.
But they could not break him. He cast off his infernal shackles and returned to us. And now he will guide the faithful along the path of deliverance.
How fares the city god?
The new militia recruits have been training night and day. They deserve a little praise, but I can't let them see me as soft. Mind giving them a cheer for me? Easy coin for you, a boost of confidence for the recruits,
sure.
And I get to go on being the hard ass. Everybody wins.
We're gonna learn to emote now.
I'll handle it. Hello.
What does that mean? Oh, that's cool. I like that. Customize. Help. Sorry. Hello. Thanks.
Thank you.
I guess that wasn't good enough. Let's see. Customize. Cheer. There we go.
Impressive.
Wait, did he no good? Alright, fine, whatever. I don't care. That's neat, I like that. That's a weird way to do it, though.
I can't do that here.
That's too far in, I think. This looks like steps to a cathedral. It is. Oh, it looks cool. I like this. Alright, it's been an hour. I'll walk in this cathedral, see what kind of story I open, and... What's up, guys?
We were born in sin. Children,
of darkness.
Is it happening
the
here?
Father's light can be sought through penitence and faith. Walk in the light.
We must be ever vigilant against
What is
sin,
she
brother.
human?
Yes, Reverend Mother.
Let the light of Inarius burn away wickedness. Let not temptation lead you from his holy radiance. Let righteousness sear away corruption and sin. Cast out thy darkness, for only light must remain.
Cast out thine darkness, for only light must remain.
Is this the one from the west?
Yes, Reverend Mother. Did Lorath not accompany you?
He sent me on without him.
Putting faith in that old man was a mistake. What could possibly be of greater import?
Lilith.
So, you know.
Oh, is this the black lady from the
We have
movie
received
they
word
released?
from one of our knights of a demon sighting in Gale Valley. The description matches too closely to the sighting in the west. If you would travel to Yelesna and take stock of the events there, you would have the gratitude of the Cathedral of Light.
I'm on it.
I had thought to send Lorath, but...
Again, he fails in his duty.
With or without Lorath, the will of Inarius shall be done.
Well, I'll tell you what, from a distance, she didn't even look like a human there. She looked like a alien from Enemy
Take the
Mine.
knight's report before you go.
I don't even know why that's an option.
Reverend Mother, I received a report of a potential demon sighting. Horned woman near Yelesna Mines. Performed routine inspection. Nothing yet. Sent in priest and escort of knights. We'll report in when we find something.
You cannot do that in this area. Really makes me want a new Dragon Age game like Dragon Age Origins. That would be wonderful. Shrine of Mercy. The plaque at the shrine reads, "Take one stick of incense and place it in the fire. The Father will see your offering and show mercy to any of your loved ones that are ill." What stick?
Father Inarius, bless the child that grows in my belly. Keep him safe.
Oh, glorious Father, thank you. Your light has cleansed the disease from my flesh. I am made whole in your radiance.
Okay. I like the music. The graphics really good. It's like it's missing a layer of something though. I couldn't say what. Maybe a texture. I'm sure it's just the art style. What's up, buddy?
Come on now! How many swings will it take before you hit the damn things?
Brutal. I like it.
Oh, he actually cheered that time. I don't think he cheered down here earlier. Let's try that again. We can find out where it was. I think this must be it, right? I walked in here. I cheer.
Impressive.
They didn't care. What about you? Do you care?
Well done.
I encourage the recruits.
Thanks. I hope they don't get used to it.
You bitch. Alright, we got a skill point. That was worth it. I like this one a lot. Wait a minute. No, it's still locked. Let's rank it up, baby. Rank it up.
I can't do that here.
I'd like to.
For 100 generations,
shut up.
hell itself imprisoned Father Inarius.
I hate your voice. You will betray me, I can tell from the sound of it.
It was only an apple I stole. The father wouldn't want me to go hungry, would he?
Oh, that guy running around reminds me of what I was talking about earlier when I got interrupted. I was playing Elder Scrolls Online, having a good time. But it really break the immersion when you'd go in some kind of dungeon or something that hadn't been opened in 1,000 years, and there's like 10 other players running around, doing quests, getting loot. It's just too much. Everything doesn't have to be an online single, online multiplayer entity.
I must wait.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that. The fighting is good. The combat's going to be very good in this game. The story is far more interesting compared to at least Diablo 3. I never really played much of Diablo 2, to be honest with you. Not long ago I bought Diablo 2 Remastered on a sale, and I played it like 10 minutes. I wasn't in the mood. It just didn't feel right.
I'm not ready.
Be careful. Why'd that guy just disappear? I don't like it. Oh, actually, I almost died there, didn't I? Ooh! Rare item. I hate when... I miss it when yellow used to be legendary. Armor 36, fire resistance, poison resistance, movement speed. Yes, movement speed's great. What is this? Herb cache. Use. Alright, that's fine. Call that up. That's cool. I did record this video in 1080p so it wouldn't take 8 weeks to render. So. Whoa, what's going on with you guys? I wonder what the blue sections on the map mean.
Made.
Can't wait till I get some AoE. And some heat armor that heals you, that sort of thing. But I'm enjoying myself, but I also want to play a game of DMZ before I go to bed.
I'm not ready yet.
I wonder if you can ever hold one of your 4 health bars. That'd be nice. Oh, this must be the guy I'm looking for. They're certainly giving me way more health than they were last night, or yesterday morning, I should say. Oh! I'll get you in trouble.
I'm not ready yet.
Nice. Like it. Ooh. Equip. How do I use the hammer? I don't understand that. Is it just something I've not unlocked yet? It's a weird thing. It says right trigger. Is that loot? Oh, let's level up. I need to unlock a new weapon, a new button. Tell you what, the sound is loud. I don't know if people will be able to hear me talk. Icy grave. At some point I need to unlock a power where every time I dash I damage enemies. And I can pretend I'm playing Hades. Alright, we'll go down here real quick, why not? See what it looks like. Can't wait till I get some time off work and I can just play this game for about 6 hours in a row. I hate fighting spirits, I always do.
I'm not ready yet.
We might have to get out of here. This don't look good. Can we get out? Yeah, I don't know. That seemed difficult. Yeah, I've only got one health potion. Exercise the better part of valor.
I must wait.
Hey. Come here, goat. Demon goat. Oh, hill. Might have to do this too.
Must wait.
Ooh, that looks awesome. Yeah, a little cover for a change. I need some help. Damn it. Alright, we've died. We'll take a break. Revival checkpoint. That was fun though. It's gonna be a good game. I am underground. Have we found a glitch? What if we do this? Oh, now I have to see how bad this is. I'm invisible. Is this where I died? Yeah. I wonder what happens if I run into enemies. Can they even attack me? Oh yeah. I'll get out of the ground. Nice. What's this? Drop some help, I'm gonna have to fight all of you.
I don't have any potions.
There's one. Da 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 da. You got some shit.
I have no potions.
Alright, yeah, that was fun. What do we got up here? Wish I could jump down. I'm a barbarian, I should be able to.
I'm not ready yet.
Die, 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 die. And before me as I press A and X. No one is safe. Wonder what the herbs are for. Wonder if you can construct, or craft, I should say. Health potion. Not a very barbarian thing, it would be neat. This game's gonna be very addictive.
Daughter of hatred, take you.
I don't want to fight a boss. I don't understand what's going on. That's some help, though.
I'm not ready yet.
This feels good. Good combat. Is that another human, or is that some kind of NPC?
I'm not ready yet.
Blood is the key. Let me see what I'm doing. That's the key. Oh, taking damage. Nocturnal goat. I think it's a human. Oh, nice. We got some kind of chest. Health club. That was nice. I don't really understand what's going on. I would have rather done it by myself. Or if they'll ever give you the option to cut other people out of the world. I don't care about this guy at all. No offense. Is his name Nocturnal Goat or Thick Bing Bong? I'm not even sure. New leggings. Oh, a helmet. Nice. Alright, now we're talking. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta have a helmet. Okay, yeah, that was successful. What happens if I take the break here? Where will I start at? How do you tell where the checkpoints are? Let's walk up this hill and then we'll stop. Alright, one more fight.
I'm not ready yet.
I long for loot that heals me slowly over time. That's my new heavy weapon. It's alright, I guess. Wonder when you worry about leveling up your individual stuff. Yeah, this is addictive. I need to quit, but I just want to have one more fight, you know? I can't wait to unlock more abilities. Oh, we can. Alright, we got a point. Ooh, can it... Oh, I can unlock more supply. Okay, this is sweet. Let's do this. Alright, we've already unlocked this. So we want to assign. We'll assign it to right here for now. I kind of want to change my X ability to Y because that's the way my brain works on it. And that is this one. I don't know, I'm already getting used to using X. We'll leave it there. What is this? Flay. Should we learn Flay? I guess we should. And it's Y. Alright, sweet. So we got Y, X. Don't know what the difference is, but whatever. I guess we can look and see. Flay the enemy, dealing 4 damage and inflicting 32 bleeding damage. Oh, sweet. So you start off with that. Yeah, okay, that's going to be good. Yeah. Okay, that should be our A button. If it, yeah, it is. Okay. Bash. Bash the enemy with your weapon, doing 26 damage. That's pretty good. What is that? That's RB. Alright, sweet. Yeah. That's weird. We unlocked all... I guess you unlock them at 8 all at once? That's very odd. I don't know about that. Let's kill some back. Gambler's hideout, huh? Nice. Uh-oh. What did that say? I wasn't paying attention. I'll have to watch the video later to find out. So there's some health in here, that's nice. I believe that well will refill all my vials when we're done here. We're about to find out. Not that we need them, evidently. I'm not sure what's going on. We accomplished something here. Let's see. We got 2 vials. We walk up to the. Let's do whatever this is first. Interact. We have 4 vials. Okay, as expected. What's this? What?
I'm not ready yet.
So far, all my abilities seem too similar, right?
I'm not ready yet.
Okay, I was surprised I got attacked again. Not sure why that happened. Anyway, I think I'm at a good stopping point now. We'll walk out this door and we should be safe here. I don't know if it's a checkpoint. It almost certainly isn't. Oh, we gotta get this loot, I guess. Oh, come on. I think I want X to be bleed and Y to be my heavy attack. So let's make that happen before we quit. Assign skill to Y. Won't let me. I must have been unassigned first. I don't know. I'm going to stop here. Anyway, I'm General Grudge. This is more of the Diablo beta. I was a lot more successful today because I learned how to assign my skills like a noob. We'll play some more tomorrow morning.